my knees, I can close my knees, I can find different locations to treat that marma there, okay? Feel it on yourself, you guys. It's really a very special area. If you can split the bicep, find it right in the middle there, it's a very special area right there. Okay, you see the bicep, two muscles here, so you go down the middle like that. Okay, guys? And so you enjoy yourselves with that repeatedly and back and forth, you know, enjoy yourself. When you get to the elbow crease, you'd want to find, you know, 7 grains of rice here, and you just go in, find the grain of rice, find the grain of rice, find the grain of rice, and you just take it all the way to the outside like that. You're just working that crease really well like that. Just get right on that tendon and do a nice job, okay? Now here, guys, the lower arm right there, it's just, you know, that's that miracle that we've been talking about. The further you get away from the body, the smaller the muscles become and the more work they're doing. So they should deserve a lot more attention, okay? Like even the hands, look how small those muscles are, but they can hold him, you know, from a you know, any kind of anything. And the same thing with the feet. Look how small those muscles are down there, and look what they are holding up. So they deserve more attention. This area right here, guys, we would, to get anything done, you'd want to stand up and walk on this area. That's the power it requires. But we can also be artists, and we can just come in here and do some nice rolling like this. But honestly, what Lem is probably feeling is, you stand up and walk on those areas, okay? When you get to the wrists, just, it's called mani banda. Mani means jewel. And so this here is very, very valuable. If you ever did this right here for a while to somebody, guys, just like that sound bath, you can easily tranquilize them just going back on mani banda mama right here. But you have to spend some time. But in the meantime, we're just going to come in here and grind the hell out of the wrists. And I mean, you could stand up and do the hands easily. And then, of course, all over the fingers, all over the hands. And I'm going to ask his forgiveness because I'm moving along here, probably activating a lot of cravings. And I'm sorry about that, my friend. Okay, and then you get to the fingers, you do your coin rub. You pull the contents of the fingers towards the tip. And then you do the opposite because they're flooded with blood. And of course, you would pinch it and hold that for at least 1 full respiration, if not 2 and 3. And then you could add your needles into the tips also. Hold that for a couple of respirations. And then, no snappy, no certificate. Because you can practice on yourself, you guys, and I'm sure you're doing that a lot, aren't you?
What's the snap? Is that your skin? Are you making the snap?
That's him and I together. That's him and I. I'm taking the tip of his bone, and it can be done so elegantly. There's no need to cause any discomfort at all. Pinch, add your needles, and index finger on top, middle finger on the bottom. Treat your elbow very generously and throw it away. Look. Okay, but with yourself, when you're by yourself, you guys, you can really practice. It's called clearing the ting.
Is it your fingers hitting each other after you move it away from the hand? Yeah. It's not coming from the fingers.
It's everything.
Actually, let me be honest, you guys. I'm actually doing this. Nobody's looking, and I'm doing this.
Behind your back.
Anyway, guys, it's done on the toes also. It's called